what is going on, you dead set legends, and welcome to Ready Bang, the #1 arm wrestling show on the planet. I'm your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and I am joined by my good friend who is becoming this generation's Jerry Caderet, and we're dying to know, is he better than Jerry Caderet? He is the master of the flop press. He is the master of lining his shoulders to the millimeter on the ready go. Of course, I'm talking about the Golden Dragon, Kamil Jablonski. Kamil, welcome back to the show, mate.
Hi, everyone.
Mate, apparently your biggest fan is in the chat already.
Nice. Hi.
That's always
Hello,
good. Mate, plenty to talk about, but we won't take up too much of your time. Why do you love taking matches last minute?
You know, it's actually I just love our wrestling, and I think this is the best answer. So, and pulling Michael Todd, it's something amazing, And when I spoke with other guys before, and this wasn't normal guys, this was top guys, and they was saying, we are afraid Michael is back, and his technique is very dangerous. So I think that's interesting, and I want to test it that style of pulling, because usually I getting like top roll guys, most of them last 5-6 matches it was like just one. Ivan Matushenko, he was a hook puller, but other ones was top roll. So Michael is we can call him like a king's move. So let's see what he will be able to do for my power. So I am very interesting to see how this will end up. I study him. I have a lot of things to try and to see, but for sure I'm excited about that.
Oh, mate, I'm very excited as well. For those that don't know, Monster Michael Todd was supposed to pull David Duddekan. David Duddekan pulled out with a slight injury. So then Michael said, I want to go back up to super heavyweights, and he's got one of the best people at the moment. I mean, your record speaks for itself. You've been pretty phenomenal at the moment in the super heavyweights. So that is early August, in under a month's time. You'll be heading back to the USA. That's almost becoming your second home, Kamil.
Yeah, I like there. So it's like you say, it's another home. So I hope this will help me with some experience what I have already there, to don't be so stressed and things like that. So yeah,
mate. So then, are you just in a situation now, because a lot of your matches have been last minute? I mean, when you pulled Devon, you jumped on a plane, you found out 3 days beforehand. A lot of them are very short notice. Do you find that to your advantage, or are you a bit like, well, I'm just going to arm wrestle and whatever happens, happens?
It's not really like that. I think I feel, first of all, I feel healthy. I have no issue with my arms, left and right. They are just 100%. And then second one, it's not really last minute. It's almost 30 days. So it is like 4 weeks. So in these 4 weeks, you can do a lot of kind of preparation with some technique, analysis, everything, and you have plenty time to do rest. And if you are good arm wrestler, actually shouldn't be matter that you need some preparation, like couple of months. From my point of view, if you are good, you going and you fighting and you win, you better. You lose, you need to train more, be better. So that's how I see this. And my right arm was pulling in May last time, and I don't have any injury after that, any issue. So, and I am as well happy with the condition of my right arm, because in last year I have some pains and it didn't go well. But now it looks like it's coming back on the weights. Is I'm very happy with the weights. What is the right arm lifting comparing to my left arm? So yeah, seems to be fine, and we will see, because Michael Todd want to have a title match, and this means that he want to be the best in just one category below my one. So I'll be fighting really good guy. It's
Oh,
not joke. So
absolutely.
it will be exciting for me.
Oh, mate, I like it. Michael rang me up and he was worried that the 115 kilo match was going to get pulled out, and I said, yeah, it probably will happen. And then he was telling me that he was going back to super heavyweight. So then when your match was announced, I was very, very excited. That's for sure. How
Uh-huh.
how many of Michael's matches have you watched in preparation for this? And will you continue to watch his matches up until August?
Yeah, the most interesting one for me, it was with Devon Larratt like a couple of years ago, and Devon done very well with him, and this shows the kind of weak points of Michael Todd. But I can see his condition. I mean, his form is growing every day. So I don't know really what to expect in the day in the final day. So
Yeah.
he, from my point of view, if he do pronation of 72.5 or even 75 kilos for my press is not really a lot. That's what I think. I think I can press this easy with the flop wrist or something. But when I will stick on his king's move, this maybe will be issue. So
Ah.
it's interesting. We will see.
Oh, I think it's going to be brilliant. At the start of the match, are you going to break another monster can right in front of him?
No, no, because this cost me so much energy. Maybe
You
maybe
made it
on
look
the
so easy.
yeah, on the video it was so easy, but before that I was trying crash the can like 10-15 minutes. That's why I was looking a little bit dodgy. But I say, shit, no, I can't. No, I try again. No, I can't. And then I say, I will put between my legs and I will squeeze with my legs, and this kill it the can. So, I need to use all the body to kill the monster. So,
Oh,
so
wow.
it's not easy.
So, do you
But
think when it
yeah.
comes to Michael, do you think that like it's only his king's move that's going to cause you danger, or do you feel Michael has many weapons to be worried about?
you know, he's he says. I mean, he says that's what I thinking. He want to try a couple of techniques on me, and I don't see him winning by my technique, which is press. I just don't see, because my center is so strong, and if he will hit this, he will not go anywhere. That's how I see this. But and especially with the position what he was doing with the Lars, he was like kind of open, and then he pressed. But the way he win with Lars, it was just because Lars wasn't ready for this. And whoever is not ready for this, it's so simple to bump, to just flash like that. And when Lars was blocking Michael Todd with top roll, it means that I think I can do maybe slightly better. If go to the top roll somehow, this, because everyone is calling me top press, but I training every training, press, hook, pronations, rising. I training everything all the time, and maybe this could be the time where I will be trying myself. Last time with Aslanov, I tried hook, but his pronation was too much, and I thought no, I'll come back to press, because if he fight me pronation, then press is the best counter for it, and that's why I just go straight. But if it will be I have not exactly yet planned how I will go, but I think mostly I will be keep watching him and see what he's doing, and then I will do something against to make sure he will not block me somehow. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not
Did,
afraid. I'm so exciting because he is not bigger than me. Maybe even he's a little bit shorter, because that's how I remember him. And his hand is not huge, like double my size. And I think he's a good opponent for me. He's just similar to me.
yeah, when we were all at King of the Table, did you grip up with him? Did you hold his right
No,
hand at all? No, you
no.
didn't?
You remember I was sitting on the front of you. He was sitting next to me. We was chatting all the time, but we never think that we can fight in 2 months.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. That's crazy.
I think that's one of my favorite things, and why I've become a big Golden Dragon fan is because, and I think a lot of arm wrestlers, whether they're new in the sport or up the top, they like you don't care of the match. You get a phone call. Are you available to pull this match? Yes, I am. When is it? Tomorrow. Awesome. I'll be there. And then, like you said before, if you win, amazing. And if you don't, you just go back and train and make sure you're even stronger for the next match. You're not
Mhm,
worried about your reputation. You're not worried about your ego. You're like, if I'm healthy, I'm there. And I think it's
mhm,
a great example for a lot of arm wrestlers.
mhm. Yeah, before I have a super match with Travis, and when I fight Vitali, I have really good fight, and he's one of the top. So I fall. I mean, I fall. Engin just see what's happened, and he say this will be too much. And Engin is a guy who want to have a war on the table. So he don't set the match when it will be easy for someone and hard for another one. He always try find the best match, that it will be equal, and it will be a war. So if idea of Engin it was putting me with the Michael, he think this will be a good war between us. So
Yeah.
so I am happy, and I am agree as well straight away. And yeah, and Engin just called me and say, first send message, Kamil, do you have 5 minutes? But I didn't see this when I was driving the lorry. Then he called me and say, Kamil, are you available in 29 days to pull Michael Todd? I say, wow, very nice. Tell him I am agree and I am happy. it was just straight bang answer, nothing, no messing around. So yeah, I'm happy. And
Well, I think you're always happy, Camille. I mean, I'll get to a story in a moment because I want to say to our guy here, Reno Masic, who's getting
hi
preparing.
Reno, hi Reno.
He's getting ready for Worlds in a month, Reno. So,
Oh.
Reno, I'm going to message you a bit later. Let's organise a time for you to come back on the show. Reno Masic, what a super dude he is. And good luck to you at Worlds. Good luck to you at Worlds, Reno. Yeah, can't wait for him. He is a superstar. Really good young fella. Is that a future match?
Yeah, possible.
Reno's pretty good at pressing.
Yeah, me and Reno, we know how exactly we'll end up pressing. Whoever's first put the shoulder behind, then will win, because we
Yeah,
have already some experience, and a top roll for the shoulder press is not good idea.
No,
He fight.
you have been put
Yeah,
up against a lot of top rolls.
yeah.
Um, yeah. Going back, you are always happy. I remember it at King of the Table when Vitali got the first pin, and you came back to the corner, and your wife was in the corner, and I was like, "Come on, Camille!" And you just looked at me, and along the lines of, Oh, no worry, easy. I get in there like that, and it's just like you're 1-0 down, but your composure during the match was fantastic, especially a big match like that against Vitali.
Mhm. Yeah. After that super match with Vitali, I was thinking a lot. What was the problems? Why I lost and things like that. And one of the issue it was soft pads. Whenever I try go to the edge, I slip from the pad because there it wasn't hard. And I already mentioned to organizers that the soft pad is not good because first thing is not easy to move around with the elbow on the soft pad because you have no stability. And me, whenever I want to move, I must to have the stability. And if I want to move on the soft pad, I have to kind of lift it from the hole, move it, and I losing the stability. So, and there is no time for that in the
Mm.
match with guy like Vitali. There is no time to losing the control, the power of the shoulder, everything. If you lifting your arm and try holding everything together, so this was one of the biggest issue, the soft pads. So, and Engin have a good pads, wider, not so many elbow falls there, and it's a hard pad. So yeah, so
Yeah,
that's the issue.
that's an interesting fact. That's good to know. With going to that match with Vitali,
Mhm.
what is more frustrating? Losing the final round on fouls or pinning Vitali twice after the match is over?
No, from my point of view, I was feeling in the match that Vitali is able to false start and I am not. So this made me angry, and I false start especially couple of times in the match to make him angry and to make him mistakes. And when I have round four, the final, and I have two fouls, and this was the final call, I knew it. I have to do perfect, but I knew it also. I have to be first. So I waiting for the comment. The comment start, and I go very fast from my point of view in the perfect time, and they still call it no foul start, and I say no, that's not right. So I was disappointed a little bit, because Vitaly doing same way, and he was going away with that. So next time I just need to be stronger. If I will start second, I have to be enough stronger to hold the heat from the opponent and then put him down. And actually, this happened in the round five of round six. He starts first, then I block him and put down. So probably if I will know that maybe he goes out, maybe I will do this in the round four just to secure my false start, maybe. But now it's too late. It's too late.
That's all right. Would you like to have that match again?
Anytime, anytime. I am ready anytime anytime.
Do you at the moment, do you have a wish list? Like because you're always being called to pull this person. Hey Camille, we need you to pull Aslanov. Hey Camille, we
Yeah.
need you to pull Michael Todd.
Hmm.
If Don or Engen rang you and went, Camille, you get anyone, left arm
Hmm.
and right arm, who
You
would you
know,
want?
my wish, left arm, it's Morozov. But
Mm.
losing with Vitaly put me away from him. So I lost the opportunity for now. But for sure, I will try be back again. And now I am 100% sure that I will get the most difficult opponent for me, which could be Alijan or Ivan Matushenko or one of them best hookers in the world. So I will test myself. If they give me one of them, I will test myself how I am with the hookers on my left arm, because
Yeah.
from my point of view, I should be good, but you never know. So
Yeah.
and then if I will win one of them, then probably I will be able to go again for the top three, which is Kurdeha, Vitali, Morozov, one of
Yeah.
them probably. And on my right arm, I was I want to jump in the top 10 on the super heavyweight on my category, and everyone there is difficult, that
Mm,
the top 10 guys, we should have at least top 20, then you
yeah.
can choose someone who you can beat. But I one guy I want to start it with is Georgi Tsvetkov on the right arm.
Mm,
I think I should be able to press him, and he is a huge guy, but I can, give him my wrist. I don't need to fight against his huge arm, hand, on his with his huge hand, and maybe I'll be able to press him, and then he will lose the match. But so far I get Michael Todd, so he will be my test where I am, because he is no joke as well.
yeah.
People, maybe new people don't know him, but he's one of the toughest one in the from the past, and it looks like he's back in his shape.
Yeah, he looks fantastic, and we'll get to that in a moment. Just going with the Morozov Matyashenko, for people that don't know, Kamil is a huge arm wrestling fan. Like at King of the Table, you make sure you get front row. You sit as close as you can to the action. So during the main event, when we were there, did you see anything in the Matyashenko Morozov match where you thought, oh, okay, I might be able to do something with either athlete?
you know Morozov doesn't attacking. He is try stop the hit, and he was doing exactly same with Kurdecha, and that's why Kurdecha one time or two times press him, because he wasn't expecting the press, and he couldn't hold the press in his biceps. So I think if he will do same to me, he will not stop me, I think,
Okay.
because whenever it's go on my side, I have a lot of pressure, pressure to push a lot, even if he's floor press or inside wrist. So I believe is something wrong with Morozov,
Okay.
because
Awesome.
because he is not doing the right thing. He's
Yeah.
he's I don't know really. We need to see where he will be next, because you know Reno, he was just here. He pinned one time Ivan,
Mm.
and Ivan pinned Morozov. So just the
Arm
level
wrestling
is
maths. Arm
the
wrestling
level.
mathematics.
Yeah, the level is something not right. Is something not right with Morozov, because he should be, if he is the top, he should pin easy Ivan. That's how I see this.
Okay. Interesting.
But he
Absolutely
have
love it.
he have a very difficult time with Ivan, and we will see. My dream match to watch is Morozov and Vitali, and see where I, because this will show me where I am as well. On the
Yeah.
left arm, and I believe
Okay.
Vitali will flash pin Morozov on the left arm. I believe.
I reckon the other way. I reckon Morozov will win easy.
I don't think, no. You need to feel Vitali.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, because I'm super weak, whenever I meet you guys and hang out with you guys, you all feel like brick walls with
Yeah.
these spaghetti arms. So,
Vitali is like double brick wall. He's just
yeah.
so strong.
We got a question here for you from Peter. He says, is Camille's right arm that much behind his left, or is it the level of competition?
Hi, Peter. So my right arm is, I will say, is almost stronger everywhere than left, apart from press, and that's all. The fingers grip, same power. Top roll on the right better. Rising on the right better. Hook on the right better. So only I will say the side pressure on the left could be a little bit better as well, because if I do press, I have to use the side pressure, and if I am able to press on my left arm like 130, now I am able to press on my right 120, and I think is coming. The right arm is coming, and people people will understand soon. I think how is my right arm now. I hope
Yeah,
in two
beautiful.
and a half weeks or something
Yeah,
like that.
well, we'll find out. That's right. Is that all? 2.5 weeks. Holy crap. Yeah. That's insane. That is insane.
Mhm.
Going back to the Vitali match, what did he say to you round one? He was kind of poking you.
Oh my God, let me think. Could be. Yeah. He says that his arm touched my shoulder, and at this level, the referee should see if I push with the shoulder through the arm, or if it's just so close that it's almost no gap. But they listen maybe Vitaly and say, okay, Kamil foul, so that's not right from my point of
Okay.
view.
There you
And
go.
so this was his issue, that I am touching my shoulder, but I am not able to touch my shoulder. But his arm was so big, and his arm was just that far from my shoulder, and he,
Ooh.
even in the fight, he was calling, oh, he's touching, but this not help nothing. So this shouldn't be called like a foul, because you can clearly see when you're pushing with the shoulder through the hand, or it's just so close, like 1-2 millimeters.
Yeah. That's, yeah. It does look very, very close. That's for sure. You get as close as you
Hmm.
can. Just another question for you. Thank you very much, Enlarge Pronator. If you can, check him out on Instagram. His edits are fantastic. I think we should do some sort of collaboration. Enlarge Pronator. Thank you very much for the super chat. He says, how long has Kamil been in the sport, and what inspired him to start?
Yeah, hi, yeah, hi. So I started first time I go to the gym, where is arm wrestling, in 2003, and I was 16 years old, and one of my friends told me that in my town they opened new gym with arm wrestling, and he know I was training since I was 13 years old, and I already training like 3 years, and I was benching 110 kilos, and he told me, you are very strong, let's go and try. So I go there and I beat almost every guys there apart from the one. And I say, oh, that's interesting sport, and it's I like competition, like competing like this. Who is better, you or me? And then after 1 month or 2 months of training, I beat the strongest one. So the power come quickly, and I was in the last 20 years. In the meantime, I was make family, home, work, business, everything. So the arm wrestling, it was always with me, but wasn't number one. I would say like that for me. Every year I go for Polish championships, and I was like number fifth, number seven, number three, number two. So took me like 15 years to be one of the best ones in Poland, and then after that took me another 5 years to to be where I am now. So long process, but I can say clearly that last 5 years I am really pushing. I am training hard, and I watch all the guys. I meet top guys like Rustam Babayev, Sabin Badulescu, and other top guys. I start meeting. I see Alex Kurdecha as well, like 3 years ago in Manchester, and so they inspiring me. I learned from them I watch them, I see. So I am coming like more hungry and getting better and better. And for whoever will say that is easy sport, I would say is not so difficult, but you needed a lot of time.
Yeah.
If you working and working and working, the power will come, but you need time.
Yeah.
So it's like long distance sport, and I hoping maybe 2 more years and I'll be one of the best. Maybe that's how I hoping.
Yeah, you're on the right track, that's for sure.
Mhm.
We've got our man here, Benji Mack. He's a bit of a flop presser as well. He loves a press. Have you got any advice for him? I think, Benji, you've got a match on the weekend, this weekend. I think Benji's got a match. Any advice for a fellow flop presser?
Oh my God. Uh, I don't know, Benji, but the how to say, make sure that you start first. That's one of the keys. And if the opponent start pulling you out before ready go, just let him to pull. That's how I see this. Don't fight, because if you will fight, you can lose the wrist and you can have difficult time because he will pull out your shoulder away. But he is. I have this experience with Dave Chaffee. He was try take me every before every go. You want to try take me, and I say no. It's not like that. And every time before ready go, he take and I give it hand. Just help him to give my hand, and then the referee stop him and say no, you don't move. And then it was fair start. So fair start always helps. And just make sure that you put the right shoulder, if this is right arm, little bit behind the hand, little bit, and then just be fast.
There
uh,
you go, Benji. That's from one of the best, if not the best, flop presser on the planet of the moment. Guys, we're only going to go about for 5 or so more minutes. So if you've got any questions for the Golden Dragon, get in there. So there you go. Benji says he's met you. I met you at the top of the MGM Arm Wars versus
oh, very
Devon.
nice.
He had the Yukon jacket on. Jeez, that's pretty good. The Yukon
Nice,
jacket.
nice.
Yukon jacket. I'd say that 3 times
Yeah,
when you.
the Las Vegas trip, it was, oh my God, one of the
Oh,
hardest one. To get there, and then the fight the top guy, which is Devon Lara, and crazy. And the horrible thing is, after I won him, I couldn't even tell anyone. This was horrible. I have
no,
to I have to keep in the secret for, oh my God, 5 months maybe. So
man, it
you're
was.
doing something, you're doing something amazing and you can't share. So that's no, that's horrible.
We'll get to that a little bit, but one thing. Speaking of that, like everyone was loving Camille. You came on the scene. I was there when you beat Dave Chaffee. I was like, holy shit! It was a big moment. I was there when you beat Cody Merritt. Very easy. I've been. We've been to a few events together, but then you did the according to the majority of the arm wrestling world, you did the most horrible thing in the world, and that was beat Devon. Since then, the online community has been constantly attacking you. I remember on one of my posts, I saw you arguing on Instagram with people in the chat. How do you deal with all the online hate? Because at the moment, you're a cheater now. Anytime I do a poll about you, it's, Camille cheats, Camille cheats. How do you deal with it? And do you have a message for the online haters?
You know, whoever is complaining about shoulder in, they have to understand that my opponent was even worse than me, but they don't look on him, they look on me. So it's hard to argue, because Devon Laurat fans is 90% of our community. So if you touch wrong person, you have to you have to have strong ass, to live with this. So I'm used to that, but I commenting with them to just get in touch. I don't want to really explain to them, because for me, if I go on the every different event and they letting me start, it means that I am fine. And people don't understand that it looks like it's shoulder in and stuff like that, but everything is in the rules. My hand have a gap. My hand have a gap here, uh, and my hand is not like people want. My hand is sideways. So when you look camera from the side, you can think, oh, he's already in press position. But this is all fine, all legal. There is no any rules that one shoulder have to be same level on the other one. I can lift one shoulder to give us speed and stuff like that. So I'm doing everything legal, and they have no choice. They have to live with this. But I think soon they will all change. I think maybe 2 3 more matches, and people will understand that it's all fine. It's just the technique, and it's not cheating technique. It's legal. It's one of the techniques, which is top roll, hook, and press. It's nothing new. But if them idol is losing by this technique, they will call this is bad technique. ban
Yeah.
ban this technique, because Devon Larad weakness is press, and I am press, and Jerry. So it's not many of us. And this is so difficult technique. In the private messages, I getting hundreds of message how to train this, bro. I lost with this press. It's not easy. How to make strong and stuff like that all the time, because they knew I doing well, and they try, and they not doing well.
Yeah.
so, so, so they try find out what's going on with the press. How is possible to be so strong? So I telling them, guys, I training 20 years, and I have the frame, and then last 6 years, every second training I do press, supination, this. So it's not easy. You need a lot of time to be strong there, a lot of time. And whoever is commenting and saying, "Oh, Kamil lay down his body on the arm," they don't know nothing about press, nothing.
Yeah.
So that's how
Figured
I
that.
see this.
Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, last question, and then we'll wrap up with the Golden Dragon, who's been fortunate to join us. Comes from Jonathan. Says, what does Kamil think of Michael posting a video yesterday on what his game plan is to beat Kamil?
I don't. I think he have a very tough opponent, and I am happy he understand that this could be toughest super match since many years, because I won't be easy for him, and like I say, I am strong everywhere, and he will try do few things, but I think I have enough experience to catch that and to see what he's doing, and counter that. I think so. I'm not scared at all. He is scared, and he should be scared. That's how
there,
I see this.
there you go. Michael, good friend of the show. Kamil says you should be scared, so watch
Yeah,
out. And
yeah.
we do have a poll at the moment, and 63% think that you are going to beat Monster Michael Todd.
Nice. But you know
That's
what?
good.
I don't listen. I don't listen anyone who voting, because last couple of matches everyone say I will lost, and there was another way. I win. Tobias, Cody, Devon. How many messages I have about Devon. Devon will crush you. Devon will is broke you. Even Devon son was laughing from me that your shoulder will pop out and stuff like that, and everyone was wrong. Everyone was wrong. So
Everyone was
I
wrong.
don't I don't listen. I don't listen anymore. I know what I can do. I am very strong everywhere now, and I think I will kill Michael.
I love it. I love
It's just
confidence.
like
I love confidence, because I know Michael's thinking the same. I know Michael's thinking the same. That's what makes this match so exciting. You think you're going to absolutely kill Monster Michael Todd? Monster Michael Todd thinks he's going to put the fire out of the Golden Dragon. So I think it's a perfect match. Reno is cheering for you. He says, let's go, Kamil. It's going to be brilliant. Guys, we're going to wrap up. Yes, Maximum Bang Thursday is still on. It starts in an hour's time. But can we all please thank Kamil Jablonski, the Golden Dragon, for joining us on the show. And we wish him all the best for his super match against Monster Michael Todd. Kamil, thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you, guys. And just keep watching the East vs West 14 live, because it will be amazing. You know, it will be
great.
Amazing. Yeah, I am happy. I am on the East West 10,